life right here. We're gonna just do this until we can't do it no more, bro. I'll go to sleep whenever. Who cares? But yeah. Bill Cosby, right? This is my articulation of the information and what happened with Bill Cosby, bro. Bill Cosby was the guy that made it where the African American has something to smile about on TV, right? It wasn't about laughing. It was about smiling, right? Like the black exploitation films was more about laughing or trying to find something cool, but you're usually going to be laughing as you're trying to find something cool to be like, oh, I'm gonna emulate that, or I'm gonna imitate what I see on this movie, so I could be a pimp or whatever, like that with the shit I'm seeing on this movie, right? Well, Bill Cosby came, and he came with Sidney Poitier in these films where they would be private eyes and shit, and they had these little like slacks on and a button down shirt and a blazer or a suit on, tuxedo, a two-piece, three-piece suit, whatever. And from there, then he comes with the Cosby Show, and he had a great image through his comedy. It wasn't too offensive. It was kind of like lightweight comedy, you know. So he had a very good image that he carried along his whole career. Like he never had a stain on his image, right? It's like Bill Cosby had one of the most wholesome images in Hollywood. Like he was like Hollywood's Kevin Hart at the time. And I'm talking about up until he's 60 years old. He's like Hollywood's Kevin Hart, damn near. So now the whole thing is this, like Bill Cosby already started going through this shit before we start seeing it go and happen in the forefront in the media. Did probably happen 10 years before that. It was happening to Bill Cosby behind the scenes, right? Like putting him in jail, fucking with him with the courts, taxes, and all kind of shit. They probably do to all the black people. So the thing is, why would they do that to Bill Cosby, right? What the hell significance will Bill Cosby have on the progression of the African American culture into the future as a positive nation of people, right? The hell you gonna what the hell Bill Cosby got to do with that? So Bill Cosby with the Cosby Show, right, is carrying the image of the potential black family, right? And commonly, the average black family that lives something like the Huxtables probably used to watch the Cosby Show. And for my family to be the way we were in the hood, we still watched the Cosby Show. And we kind of had a Cosby kind of hood. Like, we had like meals. We had like, still had Christmas and Thanksgiving. Like, we had all of the holidays. We went, like, you know what I mean? We still had like family. It was just like we're in like we ain't doing drive-bys and shit. Like it's the environment around us that's doing this shit. So the thing is that the common people that live like that probably watch those shows. And a lot of the people I grew up with, they might not have had everything, but they still had the same type of environment. Like the people who had their parents in the household. But outside of the Cosby Show, which is Bill Cosby saying, hey, the black family should have a successful father, somebody who has a real career, not somebody who's scamming, doing credit card fraud, and none of this illegal shit. Somebody who has a substantial career that supplements for the whole household's complete progressive future. Because this man makes enough money, the wife doesn't work, the wife can start a business, she can start her own career, she can do whatever she want to do because she has the free time. The kids are all have college funds. The kids are all definitely going to college. And if they don't want to go to college, they can make whatever decision they want because the college fund is not going anywhere. All you're going to do is lose a couple years, son. Like, hey, you want to go at 18 when you get out of school? Shit, you can go at 20, but shit, now you're going to, instead of getting out of school at 24, you're going to get out at 26. You get out at 24, you can live free of school and then you can do that shit you're gonna miss them 2 years about. So it's your decision. I don't give a fuck. But the whole thing is a Cosby family. That's the only thing you're gonna say to your kid is like, oh, well, everything is set up, bro. I don't need the money, so I don't give a fuck. Do what you want. The money gonna be there. So outside of the Cosby Show, we got a different world. Why would you call your show a different world to a nation of black people? I think because I think that's why the white folks didn't like Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was a Mason, right? Usually the celebrities are Masons. Bill Cosby basically like was putting the Masonic shit on the forefront on a whole nother scale that the white people wasn't intending. He and the white folks intended to bring the satanic indoctrination to the forefront of what they do to the black people in Hollywood behind the scenes inside of Masonry, right? But Bill Cosby was trying to bring to the forefront the lifestyle that the Masons live with their kids and shit. Like, even when you a black person that's a Mason, they live a certain way. Like, their kids go to college and do certain shit. So it's only a different world to the people who growing up in the hood in these environments that don't have a good college rate. Because the people in the Boule and the Illuminati, they gonna all their kids gonna go to college and shit like that. That's not a problem. They just don't have to. The kids don't want to go to college because they don't want to probably sit in the class and do all that kind of work. College ain't fucking easy, bro. But I mean, it ain't hard. It's easy when I mean, shit. You got fine ass girls right there. It's like shit. That's incentive. It's like you gonna give me some pussy, I get straight A's. All y'all fine ones. So you right here from this class, you gonna give me some pussy, I get an A in this class. I get a fucking A now. Give me that pussy. That's a good way to go to college right there. You like all your classes, you pick a girl and you be like, hey, I ain't trying to be rude, but like if I get an A in this class, you think you can give me some pussy? I want to go to college just to do that. I didn't do that shit before, but it's like, hey. Yeah, Bill Cosby though, he wanted black people to go to college, bro. Even during COVID, right? The college down the street from here, this shit still jumping, bro. College still popping. Kids going to school back and forth, left and right, back and forth, left and right. Keep people going to school. So it's like you driving around while everybody in the house, but then you'll see only like by this school, you'll see, oh, these motherfuckers still going to this school, bro. So it's like I said some comment on YouTube. I said, oh, it was some shit with C Mac and all these other weirdos game banging and shit all over YouTube, looking stupid as fuck. Like black people only say 5 words over and over in a conversation, and it's like, okay, well, you making us look dumb and shit, whatever. But I say if all these guys were college students, we'd be great. And somebody want to get in the comments on my comment and say some shit like, oh, like college is the way out or some shit like this, and it's like that's like really the troll that's working for the government to say that the reason they did what they did to Bill Cosby is the reason they got in my comment and said what they said. Because all of my comments on YouTube, people don't always get on my comments and say shit. People do not always say shit on my comments. And when I'm being censored, people really don't say shit because they probably don't see it. But because people saw this and they got likes and they knew people saw it because it was getting likes, then that person came and said that stupid shit in my comment, like, oh, like college is this and that. And it's like, well, if college ain't the way out, then why do these people still go to college every day? Every singer Damn near been to college. Like Ply's been to college, Lil Wayne done been to college down there. These people got straight A's in school. So how school not the way out? School gonna teach you how to make a LLC real easy. School gonna teach you how to fucking code. In the future right now we live in is coding and shit. The way they make technology is with coding the computers. And they code the computer to control mechanics at this point. That's how you control a bot. You code the bot to operate mechanics. Anybody could do that shit. That shit is not hard, bro. Any person can learn any job. It take time to learn shit, and it take time to perfect shit. Everybody learn on the go. I done been at jobs. I done been at jobs. I'll be working there for a short period of time. I'm telling you, I swear to God, I don't want to never have to be this kind of contribution to these people again. White folks, none of them, because it's like fuck y'all. Y'all racist. The fuck I want to contribute to your type of like one time I'm working with these white dudes. They survived their whole life because they do mechanics on engines for the Coast Guard. They get paid so much money when they do these like contracts that they only gotta do like two of them a year or something. And they pretty much their whole life is set. They go down there work on two engines for like a month a piece at a time and shit. They pretty much like do an overhaul of the engine, like make it like brand new. And then I'm working with them, and I tell the guy like, hey, why don't you motherfuckers like make a socket for this type of tool right here because y'all use it every day. And it's like the guy's like, oh, Eureka. And he's like, oh yeah, I got two patents right now and I got something pending and shit like this. It's like, well damn bro, this your fucking job. You work with these every day and it never ran across your mind to make a socket for this? Like what the fuck, bro? Like you're a dingbat, homie. Like how the fuck can somebody work with you for like a couple days? And already in that couple days say, hey man, y'all need to get this because you're making the job hard because a person has to do so much more without the proper tool for this that the person wrist is hurting and the person is taking way longer doing a simple job because they got to keep twisting their arms and shit at angles they wouldn't have to had they had a ratchet. So yeah, but the point being, even still, I want to contribute to a black nation. I want to contribute my skills and my talent and doing a good job. I don't want to do a good job for no white motherfuckers and Mexicans and shit. They ain't doing no good job for me. They ain't doing no fucking good job for me. They barely do it in their businesses. Barely. You gotta talk to these motherfuckers crazy. Like, hey man, get my order correct. I don't want my shit fucked up. Get it right the first time. You gotta talk to them like, get my shit correct. But this shit is just weird to me, bro. This shit weird to me. I feel like people in this world be hating. They look at you from the outside looking in. Motherfucker be trying to figure out how this nigga surviving. How this nigga surviving like this. Like I don't like when I first moved where I'm at right here, I didn't work for a whole year, like a year and a half, right? I know motherfuckers is thinking like, bro, this nigga be playing the game all the time. Like the nigga don't like. I know he be leaving, but he don't be going to work, bro. The nigga come back drunk. Like it just be like, what the fuck is he doing? Then the people that where I was at, they be seeing what I'm doing, and they be like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is he doing to get money? Like what is he doing? Because it's like, damn, like, bro, this nigga always got money every day to come up here and spend like $100 every day. And then it'd be like, this is at the height of COVID, so everybody had EDD and shit. But I had made enough at my last job because I got terminated because of COVID. It's like, well, I made enough for me to get a cool amount with the EDD. Like I damn near had the max check you can get. So ultimately, the thing is this, man. We shouldn't have to go to a bar that's owned by a white motherfucker. At this point, we should be able to go to a gang of black bars owned by black people and operated the way that black people want to operate the business from within. I done been to places that they say, oh, you can smoke weed in here. And then you go to places that you can't smoke weed in there. Well, you know what, motherfucker? We want to have our own shit that we can just always know when we go to our shit, we can do what the fuck we want to do every time because we ain't gonna change the rules. We know the rules. We can smoke weed in this motherfucker. It's just time for ownership for real. It's just time for all the shit that I was like. I was always like this, bro. I just didn't have it all figured out, bro. I got partners that they got. I got partners that got LLCs that ain't internet heads. I'm an internet head, but I don't got my LLCs and shit. But matter of fact, I think I'm gonna just have to go and see how much this shit costs and pay for that shit, bro. That's the next play. Is just go ahead and pay for that shit, bro. Smoke weed every day. But this is just a fucked up reality that Bill Cosby try. I feel like Bill Cosby tried to do well for us. He was a prudent man thinking about the future of black people, right? He was a Martin Luther King in his own right because he was doing it in an entertainment way. He was doing it economically to say that I'm going to try to fight from within. Like Bill Cosby theoretically was the spook who sat by the door. He the one who tried to fight from within and never exposed himself. He never showed them I'm the nigga who trying to get ownership on this type of plateau. He just smiled at them, signed contracts, accepted whatever money they said he had. Like, oh, how much you said I got this time? Or this time you got 100 million, whatever. I know, like, I don't control shit, whatever. Like, so then he just tried to buy some shit one day. He was like, hey, buy that right there. He told some person. He was looking around. He was like, hey, buy this company. And then when they tried to buy the company, then white folks at the top, they was like, what? Bill Cosby buy NBC? They was like, what the fuck, nigga? They was like, who the fuck said that he could do this? Then that nigga white accountant, he was like, what you mean who said he could do this, bro? He got the money, it's for sale. They was like, white nigga, we'll kill your ass. The fuck you talking about? They was like, you put that idea in that nigga's head, boy? You try to make him an uppity nigga? So Bill Cosby must have had a white guy that was trying to teach him how to get some ownership of some of these big ass companies. He's Django. Bill Cosby is Django. And it was the white guy who was behind the scenes, the person who was trying to teach Bill Cosby how to get that motherfucking NBC ownership. That's who that guy represented in the movie. The guy Bill Cosby was trying to get that, or the Leonardo DiCaprio, he represents NBC getting bought. You know what I mean? That's NBC getting bought. At the end of the movie, NBC don't get bought. NBC dead. NBC dead. The white nigga that try to teach Bill Cosby all the information and shit, he dead. But you know he did. Where is the hole at in this motherfucker? I'm just articulating the information, bro. I consult with myself and shit. I really never been the type to like really ask for much advice. I call my mama sometime and just be like, sometimes I hit my mama up and be like, ask her some shit. But usually I don't call my mama and ask her much. My daddy, I mean, we be tight. He tell me some shit, but like I don't be asking for shit. You feel me? Like me and my daddy be talking. It be more like we more like run together on how we got the same type of mind. You feel me? I think me and my daddy now is about like how we can put our minds together to form a hive mind and shit for one goal to happen and shit. And me and my daddy like got the same type of understanding and shit like that. Yeah, Bill Cosby. We was talking about Bill Cosby, man. Man, fuck all this shit, bruh. Yeah, Bill Cosby, this and that, mumbo jumbo. The white folks and cracker motherfuckers. It's fucked up because I got white friends and shit, you would say, I guess. I don't think nobody is a friend, but white associates, people I grew up with and shit. Live it up, do it big. Man, that shit just wanna like act like you're just opening up or something. Get it poppin' just like this, throwing bottles in the club. Mm, mm. I had to patch up this blunt real quick, bro. It was like just burning, not hitting at all. If I ain't hitting now. Let's go. Man, I guess this shit is this shit I'm talking about is so real because like I'm already like this shit is too real, bro. This shit is real. I'm living this shit every day. I'm living this shit. This shit is real. All I'm talking about though is just living. I'm just talking about living in harmony, bro. That's it. I ain't talking about no special treatment. I just talking about living in harmony, like all black Laguna Niguel. That's all I'm talking about. An all black city like Laguna Niguel. You call it Atlanta? We shouldn't have just one city in all of America that's regarded as a black city that's doing commerce, and it's not even regarded as a safe goddamn city. Laguna Beach is regarded as a safe city for white people. The little crimes they had, the murder that they have out there, probably be black people that come out there. They be, oh, it's a sundown town, nigger. Get it poppin' in the club. This is a new Bill Cosby though. There's a new Bill Cosby out right now. And the new Bill Cosby says, hey, go get you a print on demand business. We can all support each other. We all make at least $100 to go support, 10 other online businesses and help those people help you by letting them use $100 and support 10 other online businesses. That's how the new world works, bro. This the new world that's in order. The new world that's in order right now is everybody have online businesses and allow your business. It's the same as the old businesses. People would just do business with each other and allow their commerce amongst businesses to sustain the fucking like you allow the network to sustain finances in everybody's pockets. Yeah, man. So chill it, chill it. Ooh, none. Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Liu Kang, Jax, Scorpion. Bro, I got I got two pair of shoes coming right now. I got a pair of shoes coming that I made with my mama's name and shit. Let's see what I gotta do to broadcast over here. Let's go there. I can do this and disconnect. Let's see. I need to.